Hello everyone. My name is Arun Anthony. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to talk about the 10 most populated Indian people in foreign countries. Before we start, please don't forget to press the subscribe button. And this is 10-minute video to educate with clear scope and facts, so please watch till the end. There are several facts which talk about Indian migrations, and India has a long history of migration from the old age ruling kings to the current modern society. In between, British Empire took main role for Indian migrations. More than a century ago, large numbers of Indian migrants, many of them involuntary ones, moved to Africa, the Caribbean and within the Indian subcontinent itself. Some of the top destinations of Indian migrants in more recent decades includes Persian Gulf countries, North America and Europe. Here we going to see 10 most Indian populated countries in the world. Number 10, Kuwait. More than 700,000 Indians are living in this country. Mostly they have migrated in 19th and 20th centuries. Kuwait has a petroleum-based economy. Petroleum is the main export product. The Kuwaiti dinar is the highest valued unit of currency in the world. Life in Kuwait for working class is good if you have a job with the right company and if you are hired by them directly from India. Indian are the most numerous expat group in Kuwait, along with several Muslims, Hindus, Christians, Sikhs and Buddhists. Hindus account for the largest number of expatriates in Kuwait. The Indian population is one of the highest population of Indian expats. So, there are many Indian schools in Kuwait and nobody questions you about your religion, as Kuwait is a Muslim country and prayers are held 5 times a day. A Muslim country in love with Indians over a period. Hindus can celebrate Diwali and other festivals and even the Christians have churches in Kuwait. Number 9, Oman. Indians in Oman includes Indian expatriates in Oman, as well as the Omani citizens of Indian origin or descent. Nearly 1 million Indians live in Oman and most of them live in capital city Muscat. The Indians constitute almost 20% of Oman's total population of 2.3 million in 2010 census, as it is the largest expatriate community in this country. There are 448,000 Indian migrant workers in Oman. The Indians in Oman belong to various professions and businesses. Almost 25% of them are unskilled workers, 30% of them comprises semi-skilled and 35% are the skilled ones. The rest 10% consists of professionals such as engineers, bankers, financial experts, managers, executives and businessmen. Number 8, Mauritius. Indians in Mauritius are nearly 1 million. The majority of the population are Indo-Mauritians, people of Indian descent, who make up 68% of the population. People from India, during the beginning British India, first arrived in Mauritius to work as indentured labourers. Mauritius took about 450,000 such labourers, making it the greatest British colony recipient of indentured migrants. Mauritius has developed from a low-income, agriculture-based economy to a middle-income diversified economy, based on tourism, textiles, sugar, and financial services. Mauritius is one of the most visited tourist destination in African continent. Number 7, South Africa. Between 1860 and 1911 some 140,000 Indians arrived in South Africa as indentured labourers. Most of them were Hindus from Madras. Today, there are more than 1.2 million Indians living in South Africa, the Durban city, the largest group living outside of India. Indian South Africans are predominantly Hindu, but Muslims and Christians were important from the beginning of the big wave of immigration in 1860. South Africa has a mixed economy, the second largest in Africa after Nigeria. It also has a relatively high GDP per capita compared to other countries in sub-Saharan Africa. Most of the Indians are working in health sector, science and technology, water supply and sanitation and labor market. Number 6, Canada. Canada has become a brand name within India. People mostly from northern part of India are highly aspiring for this Western nation. More than 1.5 million Indian people are living in Canada, mostly in urban areas. It is relatively easy to immigrate, and neighbouring countries to the US, especially for high-skilled folks. Large cities like Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver have a large South Asian population and people from Middle East, East Europe etc. Immigration leads to a lot of benefits like stable economy, better lifestyle, free medical facilities, free education for kids, developed nation, new citizenship, social security and many more. Number 5, UK. People from India have settled in Great Britain since the East India Company recruited Lascars to replace vacancies in their crews on East Indiaman, whilst on voyages in India. There were estimated around 1.8 million Indians are migrated. Indians were the largest minority group, followed by Pakistanis, those of mixed ethnic backgrounds, black Caribbeans, black Africans, and Bangladeshis. According to a recent opinion poll, Indian migrants have a more positive image in the UK, as compared to other South Asian communities. Britain is one of the largest economies anywhere in the world, and as such there are always opportunities for hard-working immigrants looking to build a new life abroad. The country has a long tradition of welcoming immigrants, and now they need migrant workers more than ever to keep their economy. Number 4, UAE. Indians in the United Arab Emirates constitute the largest part of population of the country. Over 2 million Indian migrants, mostly from Kerala, Tamil Nadu and other Indian states, are estimated to be living in the UAE, which is over 27% of the total population of the UAE. The UAE has emerged as the most preferred destination for Indians seeking jobs in the Arabian Gulf region. Foreigners comprise 99% of the UAE's labor force, of which Indians are a part. Some of these foreigners have lived in the country for generations. Around 20% of Indians in the UAE are white-collar professionals. Number 3, Malaysia. Malaysian Indians are the fourth largest ethnic group in the country, and they make up about 7% of the Malaysian population. More than 2.4 million Indians are living in Malaysia. Malaysian Indians are people with full or partial Indian descent, who were either born in Malaysia or have gained Malaysian citizenship. Indians in Malaysia are strong in social ladder, while Chinese are strong in economy, and Malays are strong in politics. Therefore, all three races have their own role to play in the society. The migration of Indians to Malaysia came in four main streams, with most of it tied to different economic needs and roles. 1. Ancient times. 2. Pre-colonial period. 3. Colonial period. And 4. Modern civilization. Number 2. Saudi Arabia. Indians in Saudi Arabia are the largest community of expatriates in Saudi Arabia. Around 4.1 million Indians are living and work in Saudi. India and Saudi Arabia are old business partners, their trade relations go back several centuries in time. Saudi Arabia has the world's second largest proven petroleum reserves, and the country is the largest exporter of petroleum. There are no Hindu citizens in Saudi Arabia. Hindus who are currently living there are foreign workers. They generally live peacefully and privately practice their religion. When their job contract expires, they return to their homeland. There are lots of benefits to live in Saudi: no taxes on food items, properties, and cars. However, from June 2017 onward 100% tax is applied for tobacco products and energy drinks. Number 1, USA. Indians are among the largest ethnic groups legally immigrating to the United States. The immigration of Indians has taken place in several waves since the first Indian came to the United States in the 1700s. Indian Americans are the third largest Asian group in the United States alone or in combination with other races after Chinese Americans and Filipino Americans. Nearly 4.8 million Indians live in USA. Over 70% Indians hold a bachelor's degree, which puts them in the highest educated immigrant group. They are the dominant group in IT departments of large American companies, own over 90% of motels all over US, doctors, university professors, students, and so on. Other than this top 10 list, more than 40 million of people living in Indian neighboring countries in Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bhutan and Myanmar have very huge number of Indian population, and many are Indian origin. And also around 40% Fiji populations are Indians. Thanks for watching this video. Please do like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like these. Thanks again.